Good morning, teacher and friend. Today I will present about form follow was in the postmodern experimental. Less is more by Miss Vanderloo was Miss Mick. Less is more by Robert Venturi. This may be the seamless and careless statement of how modern functionalists transfer to the postmodern.
Simplicity, usefulness, and truthfulness are three main important bases of architecture to form a building in the modern architecture. To be achieved through finite of form for function by Weiben Pugin is the core concept of modernism, or in short, form follow function. Moreover, John Ruskin, the functional modernist, denied the statement, "The beauty is the youthful." It might be possible that because there were limited resources, which was just after World War II.
In the last quarter of the 20th century, some architects start to turn away from modern functionalism. They that view as boring, and which some of public consider less unwelcoming. Modern functionalists limit architecture idea that make all structure design by outer architect look similar and boring. All buildings look all alike in terms of geometry form, example, box, and there were also no space to put any unique idea into them. Pre-modern design rebound because modernists emphasize on simplicity and function and reject ornamentation in postmodern. Postmodern has special characteristics. Is first, eclecticism is one characteristic of postmodern architecture. The term eclecticism is used to describe the combination. Another core concept to describe postmodern is ornament. Ornament usually purpose of decoration. First of form follow religion, belief and history. First of building, the Jewish Museum by Daniel Lesbergin in 1989 to 1995 is the representation of the form follow history. The museum was built as an addition to the German Museum in Berlin, which created from the fact of the Holocaust and the exile of Jews from. The building is very distinctive from other museums since it does not respond to any functional requirement, but is rather constructed to create space that tell the story. The view from above is that of a large zigzag line. This symbolizes the German and Jewish history are inseparable, violent, and secret. The form of the building, the space, the opening, and the control of nature lights, the overall atmosphere, and also the noise of people walking around in some periods of the day create the feeling of pursuit, sadness, loss, and never-ending toil. Secondly, Petronas Tower Kuala Lumpur is the new city within a city. It has 88 floor towers, are constructed largely of reinforced concrete with a steel and glass facade design to resemble motifs found in Islamic art, a reflection of Malaysian Muslim religions. The inspiration of architect Kiasa Palace is rooted in the tradition of the culture and the Islamic symbol, including the geometry 8-point star for design. The inspiration is mainly from Malaysia's own ambition and aspiration,
As evident in Paris hopping, the sky beach would symbolize a gateway to the future. Second, form follow pacific communication and metaphors. First, Guggenheim in Bible, 1992 to 1997, by Frank Gehry. It starts the most recent forwarding of iconic building and brings shape and texture from fish. The outer two materials used in the building, limestone and glass. For example, Guggenheim Museum can be viewed as a big ship, a window box with width and constructive. The Guggenheim Bible success monumentally in its efforts as an iconic building. Second Chapel of Notre Dame by Le Corbusier. He felt his style was more primitive and sculptural, so he decided to build something more interesting. The structure is made mostly of concrete and comparatively small, enclosed by thick walls, with the unturned roof supports on columns. Moreover, the view from different sides can create different metaphors to this architecture. For example, the view from southwest is the roof based on the shells of craft or the sailing ship. Third, from follow technology, high-tech architecture was in some ways a response to growing disillusionment with modern architecture, and the aim of high-tech architecture was that of a renewed belief in the power of technology to improve the world. Resolution terminal. This has taken the high technology to the design. The roof of terminal made of gas moves up and down independently as turn decelerate. Soundback transformation. The design has integrated the hybrid of organic tech or the combination of technology. This way of egg unseen cone generates a better effect loops the undulates structure and modulates the temperature. First is form follow phenomenon. First, Nonoteni earthquake building by Peter Simon. This building records compression earthquakes periods. Subsequent earthquakes which away from its aftershock occur in the proportion of many tiny ones. Fifth is form follow nature. Toast omeprazole is blended with gentle sweeping curve and fork that emulates organic form. The effect is particularly stunning in the colder months when the branches of trees are reflected in the building. It mimics their graceful natural growth pattern. There are several tree lines outside the door that happen to lean the opposite direction as the building. The last form is form follow animal. First, the NBA Bing by Anthony Alberts in 1927, the traditional bank image of respectability. For the form of this building, the complex compartment T-shaped tower that are interlinked to form an S-shaped snake. The elevation, which slope backwards, are of brick and are supported by heavy concrete structure. The last building is Olympic Barcelona. Its copper-colored shiny metal sparkle in the sunshine. The sculpture can be seen from several of Barcelona beach. As it shows clearly, it is implying to form a shape of fish. Visitors to Barcelona feel lively by having shiny golden jumbo fish up high in the coastline of it. Culture emblems and acknowledge
The concept form follow function. A design is not just function or form. Design is about how the function expressed through the form. This form does not need to follow only by function, but form could accommodate function in the postmodern. It concludes that the form has the somehow follow with outer principle or mean in architecture. Therefore, it could suggest or consider that in the postmodern period, the form mostly followed the fantasy or imaginative of humans, rather than the outer means, and with only minimum concern of function. Thank you.